This word is brought to you from the Central Texas area Aglow team. Our word today is learning. I heard Graham Cook say one time, love the learning. And the reality is that preaches really well, and sometimes that lives really hard. Because learning isn't always easy. Sometimes learning is difficult. The simplest idea I can think of in our American society is kind of, learning to ride a bicycle. Well, how did we ever survive? When I was a kid growing up, we'd never even heard of a helmet, much less elbow pads, knee pads, or whatever. I mean, we rode bicycles and flip-flop. We broke every rule you could possibly break when we were learning to ride a bicycle. Oh my goodness, and we had skinned knees and all kinds of stuff. Somehow, we figured out how to ride the bicycle, right? I mean, somehow we learned. We wanted to learn to ride the bike more than we were afraid of falling. And sometimes we need to embrace the learning, love the learning more than we fear failure. For heaven's sakes, if we don't try, we'll never learn anything. How did we learn to forgive? Oh gee, the Lord let something maybe really terrible happen to us, because if there's nothing to forgive, how can you learn to forgive? How do we learn to walk in faith? We learn to walk in faith when we're confronted with fear and difficulty. How do we learn to walk in love when it's difficult? Love the learning. Do we have to? Well, no, I guess we don't have to. If you want to stay immature, you want to stay shallow, if we want to stay, without power in the kingdom, we can choose to not learn anything and, get there and be immature children. I don't know about you, but I really want to move beyond milk and into meat, don't you? I want to know that we know that we know. We want to learn. I say embrace the learning today. Love the learning today. God uses all those learning situations to bring us to maturity, but only for those who choose to love the learning. Thanks for joining me on Fuel for the Fire.